Hi guys, my name is Christine, and today I'm talking about how to make money online without getting lucky. And these are the 5 things that you need to know about making money online. Okay, so I currently am not making money on this channel, but I do have a channel that is monetized, and I do have a website where I get clients. I also have some paid products on my shop on my website. You'll be able to find that website on www.christineloveridge.com. It's always at the end of the videos anyway. I always leave it on the screen. But yeah, I'm someone who is making money online. I'm currently still growing this channel, but I know eventually I will be making money from this channel as well. So how have I personally done this for myself, and what are the things that I believe that you need to know about making money online without actually having to get lucky and to have a lucky break? Okay, so the first thing that you need to know about making money online is use the law of probability. Basically, what this means is that if you keep on creating, if you keep on putting content out there, if you keep on, let's say, maybe even advertising your products, whatever it is that you're doing, because I don't know how you are personally trying to make money online, but if you keep on going and you keep on persisting and you keep on throwing out content, eventually you will get a viral hit. One of those things will stick, and that will change everything. So use the law of probability to your advantage. So just keep on creating, don't give up, be persistent about it, and eventually, if you keep on putting content out, you will get a viral hit, a viral post, okay, or a viral creation that you've made, okay. So if you never stop creating, you'll eventually get that viral creation. This also goes for other things in life as well. So let's say you're single, right? And you're trying to find someone who you can be with, find a relationship, find someone that you really like and they really like you in return. If you keep on dating and if you keep on meeting enough people, you will eventually find someone who thinks that you're just the bee's knees. That's just the law of probability. If you meet enough people, you will eventually find someone who's a good match for you. So you can use it in all sorts of different things. Like, let's say you're looking for a job while you're trying to work on your online business. So if you're trying to do that, and you're trying to find a 9 to 5 that you can have as well, then all you need to do is just keep on putting your CV out there, keep on calling up companies that you'd like to work with. And if you just keep on doing that, and you keep on going to different companies, keep on putting your CV out there, keep on applying for jobs, eventually you will find a job. Eventually one of those people, one of those employers will employ you. It's the law of probability. You don't need luck. Use the law of probability because it's more concrete. It's more likely actually than just to get lucky, right? Just to, because I feel like what some people do is they start projects and they hope that they're going to get a viral hit within like the first week or the first month of trying, when in reality it could take many, many months. And basically what happens is a lot of those people give up. So if you just don't give up, then you're going to do really, really well and you're going to do it. So this goes into my second point, which is to have incredible persistence and patience. So if you have incredible persistence and patience and you just keep on creating posts, creating content, advertising your work, if let's say you're an artist, keep on posting to Instagram, keep on posting to TikTok, keep on doing that, and eventually, as long as what you're creating is good quality, eventually what you will find is you will get a viral hit, you'll get a viral post, and that may be the one thing that can, and that post may be the one thing, that creation could be the one thing that can really snowball everything for you and for things to actually start working out for you, right? So you can start making money online, okay? So you have to have incredible persistence and patience. You can't just expect things to happen in a month or a week, right, of your first week of trying or your first month. So you may have to grind a little bit. You may have to grind for a while before you actually start seeing any kind of results. That's something that I'm personally seeing with this channel. It's, I'm not monetized yet on this channel, although some ads may play in front of this video. I'm not receiving any money from it. But it's one of those things, like I know that I'm just going to keep on posting videos every Monday, every Friday, until eventually, things start working out for me on this channel, right? If you want to go and view my other channel, it's a dating and relationship channel if you're interested in that kind of thing. So just search into YouTube Christine Loveridge and you should be able to see all those videos that I've made. But I know eventually I'm going to be able to get this channel monetized because I'm just going to keep on going. I'm not going to just stop with this channel. Okay, so the next thing, the third thing that I want to talk about, there's a really great quote that I love by Jim Rohn, and that is, success is a few simple disciplines practiced every day. So what you've got to remember is that some days you're just not going to want to work on your side project or this online business that you've got. Some days you're going to feel really crappy. Some days you're going to be really tired. And personally today, I was having one of those days. I was having like really strong thoughts to procrastinate and just work on something else, to just do something different than to create my videos. And, that's how I felt today. But I got into it, I started thinking like, okay, I need to discipline myself. I just need to get going, because once I get going, it's going to be, it's just going to be a lot easier. And sometimes it's always the first hurdle that is the hardest to get over. And you need to put this, because if you are, persisting and you're trying to create a viral post to help with your online business, or you're just trying to make your business more successful in whatever way that you're trying to do that, then, you've got to discipline yourself to do it every day. Or, maybe you've only got a couple of days a week, a couple of hours in the week to set aside for your online business. So if that's the case, then you've got to make sure that when that time has come and you've got that spare time, you don't slack off and you actually do the thing that you know you need to do. But I personally think it's good to get into a routine every day. So let's say, you work on your side business or you create some posts for 15 minutes every single day. Perhaps you have Saturday and Sunday to just slack off and, enjoy the weekend. But get into at least some kind of routine, some disciplined routine, every Monday to Friday. And maybe you can do more than 15 minutes. Perhaps you can do an hour, or maybe a half an hour, or an hour and a half. Perhaps you can find more time to do that. But I do know that some people have really stretched lives already. Like if you've got kids, if you've got a job, you've got a 9 to 5, it can be difficult to find time to actually do those things, especially if you're really tired. But what you've got to remember is that Jim Rohn quote: success is just a few simple disciplines practiced every day. They don't have to be complicated. They don't have to be long. It's just a few simple disciplines practiced every day. And if you get into the habit and you discipline yourself to work on the things that you know you need to work on every single day, then you will eventually get there, as long as you are following all the other things that I've already discussed in this video. Okay, so the fourth thing that you need to know about making money online is do the very best you can do and go the extra mile. So if you're someone who's got an online business and you've got clients, go the extra mile for those clients. Respond fast to them in their so when they email you and they're asking about certain things, respond to them nice and quickly, right? So they feel like they're getting a really good, valuable service. I've had a few clients recently who I've been trying to get back to as soon as I possibly can, because they are clients that I've had for a long time, and I just have a great connection with them. And when new clients come in, I also practice the same thing. I try to get to them as soon as I possibly can, and I'm nice and prompt, and I try and think of all the things and all the advice that I can possibly give and try and put it into those emails and into those videos that I create for them. I try and think of all of the different things that I could say to them, the most important, the most valuable, the ones that is going to give them the best results. And that's what I try to do every single time. I try and go the extra mile for my clients. And if you're creating content like what I am, like you're making YouTube videos or you're making articles as well, then, go the extra mile with those as well. Try and make them really informative. Try and make them to the best quality that you possibly can. And if you do that, then you're definitely going to be successful, especially if, again, you're doing all of the other things that I've already listed. So go the extra mile, because what you'll find is, sometimes you may not get, if you go the extra mile for someone, sometimes it may not be appreciated. Okay, but at least then you'll know that you did your very best, and that gives you a really strong confidence in yourself and what you're trying to achieve and what you're doing. Okay, so it's not really necessarily you're going the extra mile for them, even though that is really beneficial for that client of yours, but it also does, it also feels good for you because you know that you've tried your very, very best to help them. And if you know that you've done that, if it's not reciprocated or received well and they are unhappy with you, at least you know that you did your best and you went the extra mile, okay? So the last thing that I want to discuss is that understand that one day it will all make sense. So there's an address that was done by Steve Jobs, a Stanford address, and he talks about you can only connect the dots looking back. And this is something that I've applied to my own life when I've gone through certain difficulties, especially when I was a lot younger. I've been through some more difficulties recently. And I'm still trying to make sense of those difficulties. But you got to trust that one day, when you're much older, like in 10 years' time, the struggles that you're facing now will make sense. Like, okay, so for example, perhaps you came across this video, and if this video has helped you, which I hope it has, perhaps that will help you with that certain direction that you're trying to head in. That will help you make more money online. Perhaps, from watching this video, you find a different video that gives you even better information on this topic. And that really helps things click with you. And you may not really fully understand this until a lot more time has passed and you've actually started to see the results. Like, okay, yeah, I really needed to have that bad day in order to have had that really brilliant day. I really needed to be down in the dumps and to feel heartbroken or to feel in pain about a certain situation, about how my life is going, in order for me to have actually changed my life. I really needed to get to that low point to get to that high point. And you'll only be able to really see this in retrospect and looking back. So even if you are going through a struggle right now and you're finding it really hard to make money and you're really struggling with your business and you're wondering if it's ever going to work, just trust that this is just part of the process, and one day it's all going to make sense, right? So make sure that you do all of the other things that I've listed and just have this feeling of trust that it's all going to work out in the future. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.